Old Gayle King. Oh, Gayle King. She got shown the door at CBS, and my reaction is some of this had to do with her talking about Trump. Some of it was just that she really wasn't as talented as she played out to be. Let me tell you something about old Gayle King, who happened to be Oprah's bestie, and how she got over. The truth of the matter is this: the R. Kelly interview was the her main moment. And I can't feel sorry about a woman who, while R. Kelly, you can sit here and debate and where you come down with him, his musical legacy, etc. Or, where you come down on his personal choices and he was found guilty. But let's keep it 100. She's known for definitely bashing black men. She and Oprah were conveniently all cozy and toasty with Harvey Weinstein, but she couldn't wait to pounce on R. Kelly. And then, to get even more rosier, she tried the same mess with Kobe Bryant, and that's when Snoop Dogg called her out. And I laughed because I remember, I said, yeah, she been walking around with that old Lion King hair rag on her head, and she really wasn't what you call a top-tier journalist. She's always been Oprah's sidekick, you know, and we don't even really know, the depths of her. She got over and what I consider a half-hearted so-called journalist, you know. It'd be like if, for instance, if she was Robin Roberts' talent, I'd understand the hype and hoopla, but I never got the whole whole Gayle King. I called her Fail King. I never got the big agenda. And see, she's been on this type of way she's been. There are a lot of people who just ain't feeling what she represents, you know. But I said this before. It's not even about whether however you come down with R. Kelly. It's just that her so-called brand of journalism and her whole vibe has been, she was used to pretty much attack black men, the medium, what she does with her platform, and real generic and everything with that. So it's like, what does Gayle King really do? Yeah, that whole Kobe Bryant thing was ridiculous. She thought she was gonna somehow morph into some kind of journalist and, the powers that be, and then things just kind of backfired on her though. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that Trump had a hand in her getting fired or anything like that because common sense will be common sense. But I'll say this though. She's spread herself too thin trying to play both sides of the political walls, and they obviously thought she was a weakling to let her go because usually if you're a news anchor person, you have credibility and they respect your totality, they're going to work through the irons of you. And being controversial in a woman is not, did that work against Barbara Walters? No. You know, one thing about it is if you're a respected journalist, you'll always have a place. But she's really had no place with her so-called brand of journalism because the same thing happened with Charles Barkley and her trying to have that ill-fated show on CNN. And she just been used as a pinata just to explore something. And so this is not a surprise or anything like that. But yeah, let's just say that she really never had a follow through and another follow up, and she never really showed any depth as a journalist. So CBS is kicking her to the curb. So let me know what you think about that. And do you even respect her as a journalist, or do you just look at her as someone who got lucky because she's been hanging on to Oprah and what they were used to do? Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.